Okay, so after many requests, you guys want to know how I made my good cop, bad cop cup. Well, I'm no Martha, so bear with me. I just make this stuff up as I go along. Anyhow, so what we have here is a cup from the dollar store. This is a dollar store cup. $1.25 here, but at the Dollar Tree in the US, you probably get them for $1. Who knows? The struggle is real, folks. Let me tell you. Things that cost you $1 will cost us $3. It is what it is. Our dollar sucks. Nothing we can do about it. So yeah, so this mug, $1.25. Dollar store, Dollar Tree, whatever. Some painter's tape. You can call it, or you can use wasabi tape or washi tape or whatever it's called. I have no idea. Again, no Martha. You're gonna need something to mark your mug off with. A whiteboard marker, anything that's going to erase off your mug. And this is the thermochromatic graphic, whatever it's called. Thermochromatic pigment. Amazon.ca. I paid like 15 bucks for it and then 11 something shipping. Again, you'll probably get it cheaper depending on what part of the world you live in. Thermochromatic. I think it's THERMOCHROMATIC. Sounds good. So this is what you get. And as you notice by my good cop, bad cop mug, a little goes a long way. So I still have all that left. And dishwasher safe Mod Podge. Walmart, Michaels, I don't know. I got mine at Michaels, but after I paid through the nose for it, I thought maybe I should have checked at Walmart. But our Walmart here sucks. And we have no Target anymore because they came and noticed we sucked and left. So left us with sucky Walmart. So any of my crafting things that I need to get, I typically go to Michaels and typically pay through the nose. It is what it is. Paintbrushes. You're gonna need some paintbrushes. These are just cheapies, but well, they're not really cheap. They're the cheapest thing that I got at Michael's. This cost me $5. So that's not really cheap. But I didn't want to go Dollar Tree cheap because I don't want any of these left on my mug. Right? And a foam brush is what I use to put the Mod Podge on the mug. But I don't really like how it is. So it's up to you. I'm going to try something different this time. But you're going to be along for the ride, I guess. We can do it together. So go grab your supplies, and I'll wait till you come back. Yeah, no, I won't. Just press the pause button and go get your supplies. And then when you come back, press start again. I'll be right here, and we can craft together. The Mod Podge went on the cup last time. It was kind of yucky. Couldn't really tell in the post, but I'll show you. Anyways, if you are wondering what it is I'm talking about because you didn't see the initial post, although I think everyone's seen the initial post, which is why I'm doing this video completely out of my comfort zone. You can thank me later. Free Cricut supplies will always work. Kidding. Anyways, okay, so here's the cup. Here's the cup. And as you can see, somebody was saying, wouldn't the thing make a mark? Well, yeah, it does. If you look close enough, you can certainly see where the vinyl is underneath it. And the bad cop is kind of really yucky when you look up close and personal. And you can see it just looks like yucky, like tape is all over it and stuff, but it's really not. It's just the Mod Podge. So, not as impressive as you thought. Hey, right, I got it. Oh dear Lord, I hope I don't have to post this video. Anyways, so I'm going to do a new one today, and I'm going to think of, I'm thinking of a new way to try something. So we can try it together, and if it works, then this horrible excuse of a tutorial will make it online. And till next time. But I'm going to show you, just like I said, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you didn't see the initial post, this is the Bad Cop, Good Cop mug. So here's your Bad Cop, and you put in the hot water. And as you see, you quickly go from a bad cop to a good cop once you add that water. I look like I was up all night on a bender. I promise you I wasn't. Anyways. So there you go. So you see the good cop is coming now. All right. I won't wait for the whole thing. I'll just show you later. Oh, I just wiped my nose on TV. Anyways. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a design. I want you to think of something that you want on your mug. I have something in my head, but I'm not going to share it with you right yet. It's a surprise. So go to your Cricut or your Silhouette and design something in vinyl that is going to disappear when the cup gets hot. So in other words, on my mug, as you see, the bad cop went away and the good cop is starting to come, right? So I'll put some more water in. It's not very full. So design something on your Cricut that you want to disappear. Go do that, come back, and when you're ready. So my little design that I want to put on, that is the disappearing design. Now before, what was that? Oh, I think I got a message or something. Before I do that, I don't know if you can see, I'll try and put my monitor down. Nope, you can't. How am I going to do this? I don't know how I'm going to do this. How can you see? Okay, just a little bit more, I guess. Watch me friggin' throw my monitor on the ground. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'll try and lift my monitor up so you can see. I don't know how people do these, but anyhow, I promised a video, so this is what you will get. Oh God, I hope my monitor doesn't fall. Can you see it now? Almost. Anyhow, okay. So, what you do is you take your mug, your washable marker, and then you're going to want to have something like, because everybody said that it's not food safe or something. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not Martha and I'm not a crafter. I got a Cricut for Christmas and I've been trying crazy stuff. But since some of you I know are into selling these things, so if it's something you want to sell, then I'm going to show you what my recommendation is, okay? So my recommendation is to leave a non-painted, non-anything lip around the top here and a non-painted, non-anything lip down here, only because you want it to match, right? So I'm going from the top of here and the bottom of there, and that's not going to be painted. And how I did that, or how I'm going to do that, is I got this roll of tape that I'm just going to put on the desk with the mug. Then I'm going to put the marker, because it's the same, you see it's the same height of where I want the mark to be. And I'm going to take this marker, I'm going to lay it on the pen, and I'm just going to turn the cup around the pen. You still can't see it, so I'm just not going to bother even having my monitor up like that anymore. Just a second. Maybe if I do it like this. No, you still can't see it. Anyways, whatever. Sorry. That part of the tutorial is not very good. But I think I explained it very well. You just all the way around to make a straight line, okay? And yes, you do have to go while you draw it. It's in the rules. Okay, so I'm just going to draw my line. Okay, so you see I have a nice straight line like that. There's going to be no paint there. Now I want it to match where the paint's going to be. So this is the only other thing I could find. And if you see, it's pretty much the same height, right? So I'll show you, we'll see what that looks like when I'm done drawing. And again, you put your marker on top of your thing, and you just spin the cup around to create yourself a line. Oops, oh crap. Whatever, it's all good. Not Martha, not for sale, just something fun to do because it's winter and I'm bored and I love to craft because it's fun. So there you go, look at that. Okay, see? And now you have a perfectly straight line all the way top. So your design's gonna be in here, and then, no lips, no lips on the line, right? Right. So, you have your line drawn. Now what we're gonna do is we are going to put tape along the line. So I'll just show you a little bit. So just put your mug down with the line on it. You don't want to really, like, I don't know. Try not to cover the line because, well, I guess if it stays, it's fine, but you can wash it off. But I would just like to wash it off before I put the Mod Podge on. Although, I think it looks kind of cute. It might actually go. But then it would just wash off anyways. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, so you put your tape right along the straight line. And I use painter's tape because that's all I could find. But I think it's going to work. And it's nice and stretchy and easy to work with. And I don't think it'll leave behind any goopy gunk on the mug. But don't know. First time trying it this way. Doing it together. Yay! Okay, so do that to your mug and come back. Okay, so there, you see I have it all taped off at the top and the bottom, and I stayed on the line, so it should be relatively straight. I mean, I can't, oh, I missed a spot, just a sec. Okay, so now you're just gonna go around and wipe it off. Wipe all that ink off because you don't want it on your mug, right? And if some of it is under the tape and it's still on your mug, like it's gonna wash off anyhow, I think. I don't know, like I said. Not a pro, not selling them. It's just something I do for fun. So we'll see what it looks like when it's done. I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. This is just water on my hand towel. Anyways, so there. It's all good. And now the tape is gonna stop your mouth from getting on all that non-toxic, dishwasher safe Mod Podge. I don't know. Or the thermogenic or thermochromatic. I don't know why I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, that stuff. So, now comes the fun part. Oh, I read on the back you're not supposed to shake this. You're supposed to roll it on the table to mix it. But I shook it. I hope that doesn't matter. If it does, it doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm not selling them. But if you're selling them, it says on the bottle, do not shake. Well, it doesn't say do not shake. But it says roll on a table to mix. Okay. And it's dishwasher safe Mod Podge. And I'm really bad without my glasses. So I really can't read this. But I remember yesterday reading it saying it was dishwasher safe, top rack. And oh, it takes 28 days to cure. So you should do your mug and then not use it for 28 days. But if you're selling it. But I'm not going to worry about that because I'm not selling mine. I'm just doing it for fun. And I'm going to hand wash mine. Although I probably won't use it for me, but I'll give it to somebody who wants it, whatever. Because you'll see when it's done, the design that I thought in my head is not really a design to me. Anyways, here we go. And I say I thought it in my head because I did, but chances are somebody else has already thought about it. Because this is the World Wide Web. And if I say I made it up in my head, somebody else will show a mug and say, I thought of it first. And I'll be like, haters gonna hate. Anyways, I'll be right back. Do you know how incredibly awkward it is to sit here and talk to yourself? It's really awkward. All right. So it says apply with a soft bristle brush. Now, I used, when I did my, oh, and I'll show you my good cut. Now the water's cooling down, so you'll see it's starting to go back to blue. The water's cooling down. Oh, I just wiped my nose on the TV again. Okay, so it says to apply with a soft bristle brush. And when I did my Good Cop, Bad Cop mug, I actually applied it with a foam brush. And as I was telling you, I don't like it. So I'm going to try and apply it with a soft bristle brush this time. So we're not doing that right yet though. That was close. Right now, we're putting on our design that we thought up along the bottom edge of your mug. Okay, so I'll show you what mine is in a second once I get it off. And when you're doing an intricate design, that's a big old word like marmalade. When you're doing an intricate design, make sure that you scrape this or a window scraper or whatever over your mat over and over and over and over and over. And make sure you get all of your old stuff off the mat. And then when you put your vinyl down, give that a good go too. And somebody else I was following put something over it when they give it a good go. And that's a good idea because I've torn the top of my vinyl going at it. So put something over it and really go at it hard, because if not, I found that my blade likes to pick up the intricacies, or whatever that word is, on the mat, and it just screws up my whole design. So I like to give it a really good go before I put the vinyl on and a really good go after. Okay? So, and like I said a million times before, I'm no Martha. And I'm no pro, so don't expect greatness from me. And I don't have a lot of money to spend on all the really cool tools that you all have. So for me to weed, you're gonna laugh. Maybe you won't laugh. Maybe you'll feel sorry for me. I use a toothpick. There we go. So, because this is my design, and all that stuff's got to come out, right? So, I don't have like a weeding tool. I don't even know what a weeding tool is. I don't even know what weeding is. I didn't even know what weeding was. But until I started doing it, and I was like, oh, now I get it. Now I see why everybody complains about it. It's freaking hard, especially for someone who's not wearing their glasses. All right, so I'm not going to let you sit here and watch me weed in frustration. So come back, weed your design, and then come back. Okay, so I did the weeding part, and I don't really want it to say Valentine's, but it was an image in the subscription, and I still have a free subscription because I just got it for Christmas. Anyways, so it was in the subscription, and I don't like that S. I just wanted to say Valentine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the S off. I'll be right back. Okay, so I cut the S off. Can you see? Yeah, it's, I don't know. It's all right. I never throw out anything. I am notorious for reusing contact paper and scraps and everything else. So I have this transfer paper that I've used, I don't know if you noticed, but I've used it a lot. But I don't throw it out, because why use it once? I'm cheap. And stuff is expensive. Our dollar is crazy. And the Cricut and everything else you want to craft, Michaels and all of that stuff, it's all American. So something that would cost you $1 costs us $3. The struggle's real. Anyways, here we go. So you want to take your transfer paper, put it over your, oh, there's something on it. You don't want to transfer junk on it. Yeah, there's something on it. Okay. Take your transfer paper, put it over your design. Give it a good go. A good go. And you know what? When you're putting stuff on mugs, you might want to Google how to put stuff on a mug. Because I know somebody had said somewhere at some time that you can put like there's a certain curvature you can add to your design that it will look straight on the mug, instead of spending hours messing with it to try and make it look good on the mug. But like I said, I'm not selling it. I'm not a professional. I'm sure as heck not Martha. So I'm just going to play around with it and cross my fingers. So here's my thing, and we are going to just put it on the mug. Now, my Good Cop, Bad Cop mug, I had it on the front there, but I don't know where I want to put this one. Should I put it on the front and then just leave the back blank? Or should I put it right in the front again? You know what? No, I'm going to assume that whoever this is going to, if anyone, is right-handed. And when they're looking at the mug, they'll be looking at it like this. So I'm putting it right here. Okay. Oh, and with the good cop, bad cop mug, oh no, nothing. Never mind. So I am going to put it right here, like this. I don't know. I think that lined up pretty good. What do you think? Yeah? All right, cool. So now that that's all lined up good, give it a good go. Give it a good go. All right? All over. Not too hard though, because you don't want to rip it. But just make sure it's on there good. And slowly take it off. Because if any bits are sticking to the contact paper, you want to go over those again. Okay? Oops, you can't really see. Just a little bit at a time. I can't believe I'm doing this video. I don't think it will be posted, to be honest. All right. Ta-da! Pretty. Love it. All right. So, okay, so I'm back to the drawing board because the varnish that I tried to mix with it didn't work. I didn't have much faith in it anyways. So back to the drawing board. I just want to let you know before you start watching the video that not to use the varnish. That didn't work. Everything else remains the same, but even the mixing. So the little bit that I showed you to put in, that's all the same. Just use Mod Podge and not the varnish. And if you can think of anything else, use mug paint probably works, but I couldn't find anything to try other than the varnish when I went to Michael's yesterday. So yeah, everything else remains the same. So we're back to the drawing board. You see I have my mug all taped up and getting ready to go. And I'm just getting ready to print out my design, and we'll keep going. So I just put this in the front of what I've already videoed, and follow it all along, whatever. But just don't use the varnish. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, so this is just another handy dandy thing that I mix my paints and stuff in. I got it from the dollar store. $1 for me, probably 10 cents for you. All right, so I am just going to put in a tiny droplet of that gloss. See, like nothing, right? Nothing. Because I just want to see how this is going to work. Now now when I got this, it just looks like chalk dust. But when I got it, it didn't have any warning labels on it or anything. So, I mean, I wouldn't recommend eating it or sprinkling it on your ice cream. But I really don't think that it's harmful. So, here we go. And I'm just mixing it around, mixing it around, mixing it around. Oh, just in case this works, I've only put in like nothing, really, like just a drop or two of Mod Podge. So we'll mix that up, paint the mug, and come back, and hopefully it worked. Okay, so this is what I got so far. This is just one very, very, very light coat. Just really light. I'm going to say it's better to go light because the last time I didn't go light, and like I said, it looks like I wrapped my mug in duct tape instead of paint. That's what it turned out to be. It's cooling down now, so that's why it's like that. But anyhow, so just a very light coat. I'm going to let it dry. I'm going to go empty the dishwasher. I'm going to put some laundry away. I'm going to yeah, maybe watch a Real Housewives episode. And then I'll come back and I'll put on another coat, and then hopefully that Valentine will still peel off. That's the problem, is I'm kind of wondering if it's going to stick there now and not be able to come off, but we'll see. So come back. Bye. Yeah, I'm not really good at housework, so I thought while I was waiting for that to dry, what I could do is design the part that I want to show up after the paint disappears. So whatever paint you choose, whatever of this stuff you bought, okay? I bought blue, so my choices are limited, but for the cup I'm doing, I kind of wish I had some red. But anyways, I have blue. So whatever color this is, you want your vinyl to match. Again, I wish I had some of this color vinyl, but I don't. The closest color vinyl I have that I could find is this. And actually on the video, it almost looks like the exact same color, but really it's not. This is more of a greenish, and this is really dark. But it works. If I was going to be selling them or worried about perfection, I would make sure that it matched exactly. And I would have bought more colors, because the blue mug isn't really going to go with Valentine's Day. So, but it's what it is. Okay, so caught. That's my one that I just made to stay on the mug. Okay, so again, this is the same contact paper with something stuck on it again that I use over and over and over. Like, it's still super sticky, so why would I throw that out? And you just put it on and make sure that you get it on so good. Like, just so good. Make sure every little... Okay, so there you have it, up to this point. So this is going to disappear when the mug gets hot and it turns white. This will disappear. And then this will show up. And I'm going to put Be My in permanent, a different color. After it's all Mod Podged and everything else, before the last layer of varnish goes on, I'm just going to put Be My there. And so it will say, when it's cold, it will say, Be My Valentine. And when it warms up, it will say, Be My Wife. Isn't that cute? Love it. Okay, so just to recap, you put on your decal that you want to disappear, right? So I had the Valentine decal on, right? So then after you put that on, then you put on a coat of Mod Podge, and then you stick the decal on that's going to stay. Remember, I had wife, right? So you put that on, and then another coat of Mod Podge. So after the second coat of Mod Podge, then you take off the one you want to disappear. So in this case, it was the Valentine. So I removed the Valentine decal. So, not perfect. Again, I'm not selling it, right? It's just something fun for me to do. So the pros and everything will probably do a much better job, but that's the way it is. And under that is the word wife. So once that dries, like in a couple hours, put on another coat of Mod Podge and see what it's like. And if it's good, then we'll go from there. But anyhow, just keep putting on the Mod Podge until you like it, until you get the desired effect. And then we'll come back and I'll show you what I did after that. All right. See you soon. Okay, so here it is. What I did was after your coats and coats of Mod Podge, then you tear off the vinyl down here that you want to disappear. This is the stuff this is what's going to disappear when you put the hot water in. I'm really paranoid about it sticking and then making a mess when I pull it off and pulling everything with it. So I only, after 2 coats of Mod Podge, I peeled it off. And then I just used my really, really, really small detail brush and just painted in. I think I did 2 more coats of Mod Podge, maybe even 3. And I just painted in and around the Valentine word because I'm just paranoid that it's going to pull off and make a mess of it. So that's why I did that. And then I just stuck on some embellishments. You see the little hearts here. For the 2-tone vinyl heart, I printed, it's a subscription thing because I just got my thing at Christmas. And I still have a free subscription. Anyhow, so it's the big heart and the little heart. So I wish I knew how to show you my computer screen, but I don't. Anyhow, you just grab that thing, that graphic, and duplicate, 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 and then you go into edit and you press the little I next to the graphic and it will turn off the middle one. So then you just have the big hearts. So you print the 4 big hearts and then you go in and you turn off the I that has the big heart and just print the little hearts. And then I put the big heart and the little heart, the big heart, the little heart. Okay? So I put that, just did all those embellishments all the way around. And then of course the Be My is the stuff that's staying. It's hard to tell, it's hard to see because of the blue, but that's all I had. So just take note of that when you do it. Whatever you want to have. Maybe a black would have been better or something. Anyways, so that's that. Now what I'm going to do is take my clear varnish and paint over it. And then you're supposed to let it cure for 28 days. I think it's at 28. I don't know, 26 days. And then it should be dishwasher safe. But I still wouldn't tell anybody to put it in the dishwasher. I would tell them to hand wash it. But at least you've got your bases covered so that if they do put it in the dishwasher and it gets destroyed, it's not on you, it's on them. All right, okay, so I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and I hope that you now know how to make one of these color changing mugs. And again, I'm no Martha. So if I can do it, you can do it. And hopefully yours turn out better than mine did. All right, thanks for watching.